Here you're being asked to classify the bonds between two atoms as nonpolar covalent, polar covalent, ionic, or metallic. We start with molecular hydrogen, a hydrogen bonded to a hydrogen. This is nonpolar covalent. Why? You've got a nonmetal bonded to a nonmetal, so that makes it covalent. And since both atoms are the same, then the difference in electronegativity is zero, and that by definition is nonpolar. The second is potassium chloride. This would be ionic. It is ionic because it is a metal bonded to a nonmetal, so there will be a transfer of electrons. Next is aluminum. This will be metallic because you only have a metal present. Next is a nitrogen-oxygen bond. This is a polar covalent bond. Both elements are nonmetals, so it's covalent, but nitrogen is slightly less electronegative than oxygen, so there will be a difference in the electronegativities, and that makes it polar. Carbon bonded to oxygen is also a polar covalent. The rationale is the same as for the previous example. Of note here, this will be a more polar bond than the nitrogen-oxygen bond. Carbon is further to the left of oxygen than nitrogen, so there's a bigger difference in electronegativity between the carbon and oxygen than between the nitrogen and oxygen. Last is a copper-zinc alloy. This would be metallic. Once again, it's just a metal with another metal. So that's how you classify bonds.